Hello, I'm Dallas Ryan, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about Billie Eilish, who was recently on the cover of Vogue magazine. Billie did an article and photo shoot for Vogue's November issue, and really quick, can we take a moment to appreciate the pictures in this photo shoot? I'm looking at them right now, and Billie looks so good. I always love Billie in menswear. I'm currently looking at the picture where Billie's in a mustard suit. My favorite picture is definitely the one where Billie's in the phone booth. I'm a photographer, so I can go on and on about these pictures forever, but I'll stop and get into the article. Billie discussed several topics in this article, and 3 of those we're going to go over in this video. The 3 topics being social media, voting, and Billie's sexuality. These 3 topics are the ones that stood out to me the most, but if you want to read the full article, I'll have it linked in the description. Now let's get into it. When talking about mental health in the article, Billie said that she's currently learning how to take care and sustain herself. She does this by working out, learning to cook, going to therapy. Another thing Billie does that the article puts an emphasis on is stay off social media. Since the beginning of summer, Billie says that she's deleted all the social media apps from her phone and has replaced them with games. She will still post online, but she doesn't actually have access to any of her accounts on her phone, which I feel like is something a lot of celebrities do. Look at Beyonce, for example. You can tell that she doesn't actually have Instagram on her phone. Most of the time, she doesn't even put a caption to her pictures. She just posts them. Taylor Swift is another example. I think she actually writes out her captions, but you can tell that woman does not actually press post on her own. She has someone in her team do it for her. And because she's been off social media, Billie says that at times she can be, quote, blissfully ignorant, even when it comes to her own success. For example, back in August, Billie became the artist with the most monthly listeners on Spotify, and according to her, she didn't even know that until she got a text about it. And staying off social media is something that I sometimes wish I could do, but because posting online is literally my job, I'm stuck with all these internet trolls. And my following is just a small fraction of what Billie's is, so I can't even imagine the effect that social media can have on someone that's as famous as Billie Eilish. Another thing Billie talked about in the article is the upcoming US presidential election, which she calls, quote, the most important election of our time. Billie also says that it's very easy to not want to talk about politics, but at the same time, she knows that she has a massive platform and wants to use it. When talking about encouraging her fans to register to vote, Billie says, quote, a lot of my fans are going to be able to vote for the first time, so I'm like, do you like freedom? And Billie has always been open about her political views. She endorsed Joe Biden in the 2020 election. And last month on her Instagram, her and Phineas posted a video endorsing Kamala Harris, where Billie said, quote, vote like your life depends on it because it does. So it's not really surprising to me that Billie took time in this article to encourage people to vote. The last thing we're going to go over is Billie's sexuality and love life, which has always been a controversial topic for Billie. For those who don't remember, back in 2021, Billie released Lost Cause music video, which was met with some controversy, because at the time, Billie wasn't out with her sexuality, so a lot of people accused her of queerbaiting, which showed that some of you don't really know what queerbaiting is. And then when Billie eventually came out, people were like, oh, she's not queer because she only dates guys. And then when she talked about women, they're like, oh, she's some sex-crazed individual. Like, this woman could never win with the public when it comes to her love life. And that's why in this article, Billie said that she's never talking about her sexuality or dating life ever again, saying, quote, I wish no one knew anything about my sexuality or anything about my dating life. Billie said that she's been way too open about those things in the past, which always come back to haunt her. She also says that having her comments and mistakes be criticized all over the media is, quote, so unnatural, especially for someone her age. Like, it's pretty normal for a 22-year-old to explore and express their sexuality. Billie goes on in the article to say, quote, we're all babies, we're all little kids growing up and learning ourselves. And honestly, yeah, I'm 25 and I'm still trying to figure things out. And will I ever figure life out? Probably not. And that's it for these topics. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you guys want to read the full article, I'll have it linked in the description. Billie talked about several things that I didn't cover in this video, like her ongoing tour, which I'm going to in December, and I'm really excited for that. It's my little Christmas gift to myself. I'll also have all my social medias linked below, so be sure to follow along for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.